Well, it's time for a new video. So it's 4:39 p.m. on Friday, December, I don't know what it is, approximately 7th. Let me think, 3rd, 4, 5, 6. I'm thinking of my birthday forward. So probably the 6th or something like that. Anyway, here we are. We are on Briley Parkway, south or west or something or other. It changes direction all the time. You never really know where you're at around here. You just don't know. It goes in a circle and diagonally every which way. Briley north and south, and then you have Briley east and west. It's the same road, depending on where you are. Anyway, the sun is going down. The crazy drivers are out. It's Friday afternoon. Excuse me, I'm yawning. Man, okay. I'll bet you some of you caught that yawn. You know yawns are contagious. So if you yawned after I yawned, make a comment down below and let me know. I'm really interested. So this is Driving with Shane. My name is Shane. I'm in my work vehicle, heading back toward Nashville. And there's accidents everywhere. I was listening to the radio a while ago. And there's an accident here, an accident there, an accident over there and over there. Like, people, can y'all just learn how to drive, please? That would be great. Now, if you're watching this and you say, hey, I know how to drive, then, I'm not talking to you then. I'm talking to the people who can't drive or don't want to drive well. They're just jerks. People are just flying around. I'm a blinker. I'm going to turn over here. I'm actually going to pass the truck on the right because they don't have much choice. I don't want to get in the fast lane. I'm not going fast. He's just going slow. And I'm tired of looking at the back end of a truck. As cool as it is with the little upside down orange U arrow thing. But of course, now that I get over here, everything changes. What was I talking about? In my work vehicle and whatever. So, people, please consider others when you drive. Every time there's an open lane, you don't need to go flying through it. Just ease your way through. Because there's accidents all over the place. And again, one of the main reasons for accidents is speed differential. It's people going, if everybody's doing 80 and one person is doing 30, that person doing 30 is going to cause a wreck. Or vice versa. But everyone's doing 30, but one's doing 80 and he's flying through he's going to hit someone doing 30. Just try to keep the speed about the same as everybody else. If you see a lane open up, don't go flying through it at 30 miles an hour faster than everybody, because somebody's going to change lanes. You're not going to see them, they won't see you. Blah, blah, blah. I'm just really over it right now. The way people are driving is so self-centered, so bad. People just don't care. And you lose. What do you lose? What's the word I'm looking for? Let's just say you have anonymity when you're driving. All right, here's this guy on the left. This Mercedes just decides to go flying through because there's an open lane. And the Ford behind him. So I'm going to get behind them to close this gap. Because, first of all, I kind of like going a little faster than these people, but the people on the right. Let me zoom in. So these, they just go flying through the lane. That's how accidents are caused. Just unbelievable. You're not going anywhere. Why? Let's see, I'm doing 70 right now. About 68, 70. Why do 85 through here? You're not going anywhere. It's packed, and there's nowhere to go. Unless you really just want to weave in and out and either cause a wreck or get a ticket. It's just not going to end well. Unfortunately, the police don't do a lot here on Briley. The drivers are horrible. They fly. Here's one on the left coming up. The Camaro there. Whatever that is. get pulled over right around here somewhere. And it blew my mind because he was in a muscle car like the Chevy to my left there that's tailgating the pickup. It blew my mind because I just don't see it out here much. You know, if I were a Metro police officer out here, or a Tennessee Highway Patrol, THP, either one, you could just camp out here, just, you know, especially if they have unmarked vehicles. I think they do. You know, just drive. And people will go flying past you, pull them over all day long. And this place would have to essentially slow down, because there's accidents all the time. I could turn on the radio right now and you would just hear accident here, accident there, accident everywhere. So yeah, I'm on a bit of a rant right now, so I'm not like angry ranting. I'm fed up ranting because people don't just want to drive safely. They just want to be jerks. Because there's anonymity, just like on the internet. You know, even if your name is there on Facebook or something, or on whatever else other group you're on, even if your name's up, still people don't know you. If you're in some random group and their face isn't really there unless they click on and really look at your image. But anonymity, it just leads to people being jerks. Yeah, I've got to watch myself online. I definitely need to be kinder online, as if I were there in person. You know, on the internet, let's all just step back and treat people like you would in person. You know, if I'm standing in line at the bank and I don't like what someone says, I'm not going to just go off on them, unless it's like they're cursing at my mother or something. But, you know, if I disagree with them politically or religiously or something, I'm not going to go off on them in the bank or anywhere in person, hardly. I mean, it has to really be a reason, obviously, to do it in person. So let's all kind of take a step back and act like the cars around you know who you are. How about this? Act like they're all going to the same church as you, and they all, that'll straighten you out. For those of you who go to church. Man, have you ever thought about, oh man, I've been on my way to church before and angry at a car who did something crazy. I just wanted to honk at him or whatever. I don't flip the bird and all that, so I'm not going there. But you know, you want to do something, and I'm thinking, that might be someone I don't recognize from church, like one of the little old ladies or something. I just or one of the guys in back. So just think about that on the road. Like, all right, all these people are going to my church. That's how I need to drive, and that's how I need to react when they do something I don't like, maybe. React with respect. All right. So we're on, of course, we're on Bradley East right now. I think that was on Bradley North earlier. It's turned into Bradley East. I remember when I first moved out here 31 years ago from Southern California. Don't stereotype me, please. Moved out here. Where was I? I was working at, I think, Opryland Hotel, where I just passed on the right, as a valet driver. Some old lady was asking me about Brierley Parkway. See, it's Briley, B-R-I-L-E-Y. She was like, Brierley Parkway. I'm like, oh, it's Briley, not Brierley. You know, she didn't get it, but she probably just can't help pronounce it. You know, Brierley. It's just how she pronounced Brierley Parkway. Oh man, that reminds me of a story. Hang on a second. I gotta get 40 West here. All right, good. Really need the blinker right there because nobody depending on my blinker. So I worked at a little paint store, little mom and pop Benjamin Moore paint store in California. One of my last jobs before I left lady comes in looking for, it's an older lady, kind of country, and she's looking for some yellow paint. She said, I'm looking for Yayla. She literally said Yayla. I'm like, you know, I was in Southern California and I don't know what Yayla is. So she kept asking for Yayla, and I repeated it to her because I didn't know what Yayla was. So I'm like, Yayla? It took me a while. I don't remember where. At some point I figured out, maybe after she left, I figured out that she probably thought I was mocking her because I never could find a Yayla. Yayla. I never could find the right Yayla for her. She was after yellow, which could also be called yellow. Yellow. Jello. Jayla. I wonder if she calls Jello Jayla. Jello. Let's see. Let's do this. Yellow. Yayla. Yellow. Yella. Yayla. That's the progression there. Yellow goes to Yella, goes to Yayla. When you get older, it's Yayla. So let's do that with Jello. Jello, Jella, Jayla, J-Lo, Jayla. No, I've never heard anyone called, the same people who would call yellow, Yella. I've never heard them called Jella. Oh man, I'm really entertaining myself here. All right, Spence Lane. There we go. The copperonis here. What you doing, copperonis? Well, he's just flashing his lights. Probably had someone pulled over and they left. Now, this Ford could go a little faster up to the light here. So this is Spence Lane here. I guess I'm going to sign off. Thanks for listening. This was Driving with Shane on a Friday. Maybe we'll catch you on Monday or something on the other side of the weekend. So y'all have a great day, great evening, wherever you are in the world watching this. Thanks for watching.